Hello everyone, it is Hatertots here, and welcome to the Yawhg. So this game I saw played by Markiplier, and it looks so cool and so, amazing. It's a little choose-your-own-adventure game, and I really wanted to give it a try for myself. So we're gonna see what different path I get from all the other people I've watched play this game, and we're gonna choose our adventure, and we're gonna do amazing. Press any button. Yes, I will. Press that button. Alright, so now we have to select our characters. So I saw Markiplier play with the bottom character and the right character, so I think I'm gonna go left and top character as our choices. We can go with more characters, but for now I'm just gonna stick with the characters that Markiplier didn't play. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's start the beautiful adventure of Yawhg. The Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks, and nobody expects it. Not one of us. We just keep on living our lives week by week, unaware. Welcome to Yawhg Land. So we got the witch-looking girl. She's got 5 of everything. Sounds good. So what we're gonna be doing right now is we're gonna be controlling these people to do different tasks, and we're gonna gain different abilities and points in certain sections as we prepare for the Yawhg that comes in 6 weeks. So let's go ahead. We are in week 1. We have this witch-looking girl. I think she's gonna be good in the let's send her to the alchemy tower. That makes sense, right? She's gonna brew a potion because she looks like she could be a witch, right? You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, all the alchemists decide to break from work and instead throw a cantrip party. One alchemist waves his hands and produces confetti in front of him. Another spawns a seemingly endless number of doves from his sleeves. Then all the alchemists turn towards you. Oh, we gotta make our big move here. We gotta just show them up to see what you can come up with. Let's just do a simple trick. You snap your fingers and change your eyebrow color. Not bad, one of the alchemists say. Magic. We gained 1 magic, so we didn't do anything too fancy, just in case we screwed up our fancy trick, but I'll take the 1 magic gain any day. So now we've got the yellow dude with the sick-looking hair. Let's send him to the palace and do some administrative work. You spend the week doing a paperwork for the palace. You're paid 2 wealth and gain 1 mind. One day you accidentally bump into the Duke. Watch where you're going, you filthy peasant! He shoves you out of the way with his hand and continues walking. What a douche. Douche. Let's go passive aggressive. That outfit looks really comfortable. He looks mildly insulted. Sick bird. Yeah, sick bird. We gave 1 charm. They say the last time it came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families apart, but that was so very long ago. So whatever this Yawhg is, it tore families apart, stole lives, but it was so long ago. This hasn't happened in forever. Okay, so we're on week 2. We're back in here. Let's send her to the gardens. Do some landscaping. You spent the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. You gain 1 finesse and 1 physique and earned yourself 1 wealth. Awesome. Walking past a pond one day, you see a fat little frog on his lily pad. Please, miss, the frog begs. I'm not a frog at all, but I'm an enchanted prince. If you could see your way to kissing me, it will break the curse and return me to normal. I'm gonna kiss the frog. The chances of a frog being able to talk to me are very low, right? Suddenly, the frog enveloped into a cloud of shimmering fog. When the fog clears, the frog is gone, and a tall, regal man standing in the pond and said, he thanks you for helping him and gives you a handsome reward. He's my handsome reward. You gain 2 wealth. As word spreads of your deed, your reputation improves 1 charm. Well, we just kissed a frog and a prince appeared. That's pretty good. I give that a successful date. Let's send this man to the tavern to bartend. He's gonna be working. You spend the week serving drinks at the tavern. You gain 1 wealth in tips and gain 2 charm. One day, a bard pulls into his lute a bar and starts playing a tune. Unfortunately, his singing is horrible, and he's ruining the tavern's atmosphere. You decided to do something about it. Convince him to leave or challenge him. I don't think I'm going to challenge him. This guy's a bartender, not a lute player. You approach him with a bard and let him know that our tavern downstairs is well known for big tippers. He thanks you and heads up and packs up his things and goes on his way. You helped out the patrons. Yay, go us, +2 charm. It was on us in a heartbeat. Or so the stories go. The earth shook. The air went still. The Yawhg is approaching. Oh, the Yawhg is approaching. Okay, I'm sending this chick back to the alchemy towers. Let's have her clean the lab this time. You spend the week cleaning up noxious chemicals. You're paid 1 wealth for your labor and gain 1 physique and 1 magic. Pretty good. One day while in the tower, one of the alchemists asks you to watch his potion while he is out. Soon after he leaves, the potion begins bubbling out of control. If you don't do something about it soon, it'll explode. Throw it out and drink it. Why would you drink this right up? Throw it out the window. I'm not gonna drink it, that's stupid. You toss the potion out the window, watch as it contents empty into the town's water supply. Great, quick thinking. You gain 1 mind. You take off early for the day, hoping nobody finds out. I may have poisoned the water supply, but I gained points. I didn't lose any, so okay, that's good. I don't know. Let's send this man to the hospital to clean up. You spend the week steeling your mind against the horrors of the hospital, making sure it is as clean as it be. You get 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 wealth. Over the course of the week, you notice more and more people coming into the hospital with strange deformities. One of the doctors determines that these patients must be drinking some magically contaminated... Great. I shouldn't have probably threw that potion in the water. Somewhere in the slums. You make a mental note to boil everything before you drink. You gain 1 mind. Oh, wow. So, it said something about the slums, so maybe I should head to the slums next day and try to clean up whatever's going on in the water supply there. And then the world was howling fury. Chaos. Screaming. The sound of all we knew being polluted in half. This Yawhg thing, it's getting closer. We're on week 4, and it comes on week 6. So that's important. So let's head to the slums because pickpocket and fight crime. I didn't think that was what I was expecting. I guess I'm gonna fight crime because I'm a badass, and I'm gonna fight crime because I ain't pickpocketing people. I ain't a stealing person. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. Over the course of the week, you notice more and more people seem to be growing extra limbs. That's my fault. It's a little disconcerting to see. One day you figure out why. You notice that a while a man drinking from the river, his leg is growing out of his back and it's getting bigger. Yuck. You make a mental note never to drink the river water. Okay, I'm glad we all figured out never to drink the river water here. That's the moral of the story. Don't drink the damn river water. Let's send this guy to the arena. Let's have him bet on a fight. You spend the week placing bets on your favorite fighters. You gain 4 wealth. That's a lot of wealth. That's a lot of wealth. One day, while wandering the halls, one of your arena's fighters approaches you. Excuse me, sir. I need a sparring partner, he says. Are you down for a fighter? Yes! I accept it. Let's do this. Yeah. He takes a swing at your head. You get punched square in the face. Next thing you know, you're in the arena's infirmary. Oh, wow. He appears that he gave you headache and interferendus. Symptoms include having a mild headache forever. Wow, I lose mind. That was the wrong move. Apparently, I'm not as beefy as I thought. When it arrives this time, how will we fare? How will we once more rebuild? Move on, be strong. Or have we forgotten? I don't know, what have we forgotten? Has it gotten more foggy? Have you noticed, like, around the castle on the bottom, it's gotten, like, more foggy? From what I understand, there was not that much fog around us. So we'll send her back to the alchemy tower, because that's where she does her work the best. You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day you hear cries for help coming from the next room. Running over to investigate, you see that the alchemists there have accidentally created an ooze monster. How will you dispatch the ooze? I'm gonna blast it with ooze magic because I'm not very strong, I don't think. You pulverize the ooze into a puddle with an array of magic spells. The alchemists all cheer. You gain 1 charm. Well, that was a pretty good day. I approve of that. Now we gotta send this guy somewhere. Let's send him back to the palace and do some administrative work. You spend the day doing paperwork for the palace. You paid 2 wealth, 1 mind. One day, you decide to lean up against the wall just to take a break. It rotates. You apply a pressure plate and you stumble down a set of stairs. You enter the large dusty room filled with barrels. You found the king's famous wine cellar. Will you host a secret party in here or keep it quiet? I'm gonna keep it quiet because I want to save all that wine for myself. I'm not gonna tell anyone about it. I'm keeping that wine all for myself. Just knowing you have a secret to hide is so exciting. You gave 1 charm and 1 mind. Okay. The Yawhg, it's almost here. Almost. Almost. I heard thunder in the background. Is that the Yawhg? Yeah, it's getting foggier. There's no doubt. Like, there's different things happening around the castle. Okay, well, this is the last day. The Yawhg arrives the next day, and we're gonna see what it's gonna bring us. Let's send her back to the alchemy tower again. She seems like she does well there. Brew the potion. You spend the most week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, Artificer stops by for a visit. She is adorned with magic gadgets and gizmos and followed everywhere by her clockwork spider. The alchemists of the tower all go out for their way to impress the Artificer, offering her an array of potions and elixirs. As she is leaving, she adorns the most charming of the alchemists with a special trinket. The fact that she didn't choose you was a very humble experience. You gain 1 charm. Okay, that's fine by me. The last guy, where are we gonna send her? The Yawhg is going to be coming tomorrow, so let's have this guy drink his worries away, drink his troubles away, get wasted, 2 charm, 1 physique. This guy's just getting absolutely wasted. One day in the tavern throws an annual dart tournament. Enter. I'm great at darts, trust me. Ready to prove your dart throwing prowess, I will. You play the worst game of darts anybody's ever seen. You managed to break several grasses and nearly missed everyone's head. You come dead last. Dead last. I almost killed people, making them dead. But we come dead last. Somebody there wrote the song of how poorly you did, and it quickly became the town's most popular song. Well, that's pretty good. I got the most popular song. That should be worth something. The storm arrives in the night. By the morning, it still rages. For 3 full days, the tempest puts us through. A grinder drowns us, crushes us, and ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard of our home has become our home. Does anything yet live? Is it? Are we past saving? Well, we're gonna find out. So, yeah, our little castle town, it's a mess. It's flooded. It's brutal. This place is a mess. So it looks like the Yawhg is a brutal storm and has wiped out an entire civilization. But we must choose our role and we must rebuild. So, what would she be good at? The town drunk, the looter, the tailor, the smelter, the doctor, the conjurer, the builder, the leader. Let's make her as the conjurer. You take it upon yourself to conjure supplies for the town. With your magic, you summon supplies of the highest caliber. Now that is OP. With little effort, you are summoning high-quality lumber and food from out of nowhere. I am amazing. This helps rebuilding effort significantly. Awesome. This guy, I feel like he's going to... Let's make him the builder. You take it upon yourself to rebuild the town by hand. That's the wrong picture. This is the dude, not the woman. Despite your slight muscle, your dexterity is horribly lacking. Your contribution to survival effort isn't... Okay. Well, probably I shouldn't have become the builder. That was a bad idea. And so we set about our tasks, once more living our lives, this time in a way we might never have expected or even wanted. But in the end, drum roll, we were defeated. Well, that's a depressing ending. Those of us that left struggled to put part of his home to rights, but the effort was futile and doomed. The city bled survivors, eventually becoming husk, a dead thing. And perhaps the Yawhg was only partly to blame. Well, so we lost. So when I watched Markiplier, he won. So it's kind of cool to see that I get to see the alternate ending, that you can actually lose and your town does not rebuild. With crime rampant in the ruins of your former village, you decide to take action. Over the next few years, you build an underground fortress filled with your magical gadgets and aid you in your quest. Criminals learn to fear your name as you end. So the woman who was the magician becomes OP and becomes amazing. With the town in ruins, you do your best to survive and hide from the rampant crime. Band of muggers get the jump on you. Your coin purse is pulled from your grasp and your gut is stabbed multiple times. You die, crumpled on the side of the road in a thick pool of blood. Well then, not the best ending for that man. The witch, the woman that did the magic, she had a good life. She built an underground fortress and people were scared of her. The guy, not so much. He died. Not so good. So we kind of lost this ending. It's kind of cool. If you want to see Markiplier's ending, he wins. He uses the other 2 characters. So I guess I'm just not that good. We lost. We died. People died except for one person. One person survived. But yeah, really cool game. There's so many possibilities you can do with this game. So I do suggest you try this out. It's kind of really cool game. Really cool style of game. And I like it a lot. So I do suggest you check it out. But that'll be it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope y'all enjoy. If you liked it, please do hit that thumbs up button below and subscribe to see more. And I will see all of you later.